Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jalen Brunson out there with Thompson. Then there's Bird. And it's Howe in at the 4. And for San Francisco, we've got Antetokounmpo, Roy out there with Wall. Then it's Williams. And it's LeBron in at the 3. Here's Howell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Williams trying to break free, and that one good.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Brunson up top. Here's Howell. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for San Francisco. Antetokounmpo, no good. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop.
Great defensive awareness from LeBron. Sees his opening and capitalizes for a fast break.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. From deep, Brunson. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Yeah, and how about that feed there from Sigma to set up the basket? The big fella putting on his point guard shoes there to make that play happen.
Now here's Giannis. He has 6. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Howell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And Antetokounmpo spins it in.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
From deep, Brunson. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you
and it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Bird. Passes it to Brunson. Fires away from outside. Rebound by Williams. San Francisco leading by 3. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 14.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Right wing takes a 3. Good on the triple.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's San Francisco.
Your home team, 14. The away team, 12.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
Olajuwon is out there with Peace. Then there's Wade. Then there's Brewer. And it's George in at the small forward. So San Francisco ends up going with a whole new group. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Klay Thompson is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Bird. And it's Sigma in at the 5 spot. Brunson, no good. San Francisco leading by 4. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
No one near him. Sigma with the bucket. Sigma's got his first 2 points.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Thompson surveying the floor. And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Thompson. And there's the pass to Howell.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't go for him. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Shoots the 3. Good! Giannis from deep.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Thompson passes to Bird. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brunson against Wall. Bird outside. From about 19 feet. Almost, but it rolls out. San Francisco leading by 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot break.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Olajuwon's checked in for Williams. Beasley comes in for LeBron. Corey Brewer's checked in for Roy. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for John Wall. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Nice shot by Bird.
Assist from Jalen Brunson.
And San Francisco with possession. 6-point lead. Wade finds Giannis.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Olajuwon. James comes in for Michael Beasley. Brandon Roy, he's checked in for Brewer. And John Wall subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. And you've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis. Just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Your youth dance team.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Brunson with a clean look. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Bird. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle, here's Sigma. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
That one falls.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And it's San Francisco. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
They've got James all out there with Brandon Roy. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've got Thompson, Powell out there with Bird. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sigma in at the center position. San Francisco leading by 11. Antetokounmpo inside. Bird's there. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket of the third quarter for San Francisco. And here's Brunson. Shot from free throw range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Giannis. The quick look, no good that time. To the paint, here's Sigma. And it's San Francisco with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And that's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
On deep, Brunson. Roy gets the rebound. Roy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Bird with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And San Francisco called.
All right, fans, who wants a T-shirt?
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Giannis gets it to go. On the assist by LeBron. Giannis has got 33 points. Brunson against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Sigma. Back to Brunson. They double him with Giannis. Passes it to Sigma. Pocket 6. Thompson for 3. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo. Once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pulls up, high post, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Giannis has got 37.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Sigma with the bucket.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Antetokounmpo again for 39 points for Giannis.
LeBron James.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Here's Brunson. Sigma the pass to Thompson. Here's Bird. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in from close range. And it's San Francisco with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some
The visiting team, 23.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Beasley is out there with James. Then it's Corey Brewer. Then it's Elijah. And it's Wade in at the 1 spot. And San Francisco calls time here. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams is checked in for Elijah. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Michael Beasley. Roy's checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's John Wall in for Dwayne Wade. Unset. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unsealed games. There's just so much power to this game.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Brunson outside. The rebound by James. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Let's give a big round of applause for your dance team. Let's give them a big round of applause. Your dance team.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Sabonis, the pass to Sigma.
Clearly a foul.
Home team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Francisco.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
San Francisco leading by 16. Here's Giannis. The kick out to Wall. Roy passes to Williams. Here's Giannis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sigma. Now Bird over James. A nice shot by Bird. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wall passes to Antetokounmpo. Sabonis with the steal.
Who's got Sabonis?
Here is Sigma. He's guarded by Williams. Sigma, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bird.
Team foul. John Wall. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Throw good. Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
So San Francisco ends up going with the whole new group. He hits both from the stripe. And San Francisco with possession. Wade with it, picked up by Thompson. launches it. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's Sigma driving the lane.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the 3-ball. And San Francisco leads by 15.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And San Francisco with possession. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Sigma. Now Brunson.
We win.
And so it's San Francisco winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and the
33.
UK Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Petrovic, Gasol out there with Smith, then there's Beasley, and it's Caruso in at the point. And for San Francisco, we've got Antetokounmpo, all out there with Roy. Then it's Rob Williams, and it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And San Francisco with possession. Antetokounmpo, that's a two-pointer, and he sinks that one into the back of the rim on the way in.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Wall passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Smith. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Your home team, Giannis.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Caruso, the pass to Petrovic. Smith outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. To the inside. Gasol. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So...
close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Wall. And it's 6 points for Giannis. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. A wide open look here for Caruso. They shoot again, and there's the nice layup by Gasol.
A great pursuit of the basketball from Marc Gasol. One thing we know is he will rebound out of his area.
Antetokounmpo, and he drops it in from the low post. Giannis has got 8 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Beasley in the corner. The rebound by James.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. So San Francisco ends up going with the whole new group.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here. Some changes here for San Francisco.
Make some noise.
And Wall kicks to Giannis. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by Gasol. Over to the left wing. Petrovic's shot is off. Smith against Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Caruso. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for San Francisco. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so it's San Francisco with it, and San Francisco calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And some changes here for San Francisco. Williams comes in for Joakim Noah. And Giannis is subbed in for Ben. We've got Alex Caruso. Smith out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Petrovic, and it's Beasley in at the small forward position. And it's good, 2 points.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Petrovic's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Caruso. Good in the assist. That time by Gasol. Caruso's got 6.
And using his unique perspective on the floor, Gasol spots the open man.
Smith the pass to Caruso. Here's Petrovic from deep three-point land. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Giannis against Smith. Onto the Kumbo. Stretching the floor with the 3.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Gasol. Boy gets the rebound. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Out left to the wing. Wall finds Antetokounmpo. And again it's San Francisco with the 3.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. Wall passes to Giannis. Second shot opportunity. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
John Wall.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Defense not ready for the tweener there from Smith. Good decision by him to take the open look.
Drills it from outside.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
It's T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
Some changes here for San Francisco. Olajuwon's checked in for Williams. Beasley comes in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Brandon Roy. Now here's Caruso. 6 points for him. No good from Beasley. And so Giannis will bring it up for San Francisco. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And then Smith with the dunk.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Now the feed to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Gasol deciding where to go with it. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. And it's
your home team, 27. The away team, 19.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Williams, Roy out there with Wall, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's James in at the 3. Petrovic is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Smith. Then there's Gasol. And it's Beasley in at the 3 spot. And that one is good.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Caruso, the pass to Gasol. That one drops for him. Gasol's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Petrovic. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Josh Smith pulls it in. All against Caruso. A shot by Smith. Hands the shot with nobody near him. He has 6.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
And San Francisco calls time here.
Let's give them a big round of applause. Your youth dance team.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. From deep, Giannis. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooting. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. From deep. They grab their own miss. That shot misses. San Francisco leading by 10. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Williams dishes to Giannis. Using his size, Giannis!
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Beasley. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group. Joakim Noah's checked in for Williams. Bender comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. George is checked in for LeBron. And it's Brewer in for Roy. And San Francisco calls time here.
You're dancing.
So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Noah. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bender. James checked in for George. And it's Roy in for Corey Brewer. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third.
For two.
Caruso against Wall. And here is Caruso. Pass to Beasley. Over LeBron. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And it's San Francisco ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Williams is out there with James. Then there's Wade. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Elijah Wan in at the 5 spot. James with some nice D. San Francisco leading by 9. Here's Williams, and they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for San Francisco. John Wall comes in for Wade.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And he gets it back. Antetokounmpo. The baseline J off the mark. Shoots it. Count it. And the San Francisco lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Josh Smith.
Just such a quality passing big man. Marc Gasol making it easy on his teammates.
Now here's Giannis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Outside Gasol. Over the wall. No good from Gasol. And it's Williams with the ball for San Francisco. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Williams passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists now in this one.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And San Francisco calls time here. They're up by 9. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on San Francisco's head coach talking to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Beasley. San Francisco making their last shot. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Williams dishes to Giannis. Drops in the layup for two. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they... Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
14 feet away. It's rebounded by Gasol. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Roy against Beasley. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. From about 16. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Williams. Giannis has got 47 points. Here's Petrovic. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. And it's Lambier in at the 5 spot. And for San Francisco, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Brewer in at the 2. San Francisco with the ball. Antetokounmpo outside. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Thomas misses. And here's San Francisco. Launches it. And Antetokounmpo gets the 3. Antetokounmpo has got 5 now.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting 3.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Lets it fly. Smart finds Robinson. The shot. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Robinson. 9 points in the game.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
It's T-shirt time.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Shots good by Hill.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
With the 10-footer and the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Antetokounmpo's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Thomas passes to Lambier. That one falls.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
And here's San Francisco. They're on a 14-5 run. Antetokounmpo for 3. And again, San Francisco with a triple.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Hill can't connect. He shoots it. Offensive rebound. And Giannis with the dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Thomas. Antetokounmpo with the block.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Brewer. Down low. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 18 points in the game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for San Francisco.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Detroit calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 39 left in the opening quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 19-point game. To the wing on the left. Here's Dawkins. They need this. Rebound San Francisco.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Pass to Aguirre. To the inside. Mahorn. It's deflected.
And, you know, this is really what Brewer does quite well. Extending out nicely and swatting away shots.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
From downtown. And again, San Francisco with a triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Williams up top. No made baskets yet. Just 5 on the clock. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. For 3, Robinson. Second chance shot. The shot's good on the assist by James. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for San Francisco. He was dominant this.
7.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey, guys, what's your take on San Francisco so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. And it's Dumars in at the 2. Called in by Hill. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And once again, off the mark by San Francisco. And here's Detroit. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Thomas has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smart outside. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by Detroit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for San Francisco. Detroit calls timeout. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
That was your new dad team. Make some noise.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Robinson can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hill rejected by James. Outside Robinson. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Hey, even when the defense gets physical and tries to rough up David Robinson, he does a really nice job staying with it and concentrating on this shot.
At the line for your home team.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Dumars. He's scoreless. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kept alive. It's Smart on the wing. Here's Robinson. Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Hill, the pass to Rodman. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Hill, the pass to Rodman to end the run. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
And San Francisco calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Pass to Danley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Johnson. James with a steal. 3 on 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by James. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Thomas is not afraid of attacking inside. Really good work there.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Count it. Good.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Antetokounmpo with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, got that one up quick. Antetokounmpo has got 28.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
Here's Danley. No points yet. Another shot. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Brewer. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And Brewer is so long. I mean, a capable scorer inside. He rises up quickly to get his shot off.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Thomas. The D's right on him. With some arc. Here's Johnson. Antetokounmpo with the block. They get it back. Pass to Brewer. Lets the three fly. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Brewer. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Francisco. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Brewer in at the 2 spot. And for the Pistons, and it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. Thomas, and yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Thomas has got 7 points in the game. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Outside Robinson. No good from outside. 3 on 3. Here's Thomas for 3. Rebound San Francisco. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Can never question how hard Bill Laimbeer works. His teammates appreciate how much he gets after it on the glass.
Robinson gets the bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Oh, ripped away. Brewer, the pass to Robinson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Robinson's got 21 points in the game. Tipped away. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
I'll tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
Here's Dumars. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Thomas passes to Laimbeer. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Robinson gets the bucket.
Great hit ahead in transition, advancing the ball, creating an easy look.
Here's Laimbeer. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas, and really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
Pass to Hill. Rebound San Francisco. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Robinson. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. Thomas against Smart. Offensive board.
And they've won the battle on the board so far. And the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Hey, Robinson has size. He's got agility, mobility, strength. So the contact doesn't faze him because he's got all of that other stuff working for him.
Out of bounds.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Smart. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
The Smart has such great body control. He can let the jumper go from wherever he wants.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Yep, that one's good. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got 4 rebounds in the game. Some room here for Hill. Second chance effort. Pass to Williams. Here's Dumars. George defending. Lambier passes to Dawkins. There's the three. Lambier no good. Smart outside. They get it back. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Smart has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Williams passes to Dumars. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Smart looking around. Fires for 3. From the arc. Knocks down the long J. Smart has got 11.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Williams. And again, no good by Detroit. And so it's San Francisco showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking down.
78, the visiting team.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And San Francisco calls time here.
That was your new dance team. Make some noise.
We've got LeBron James. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Knocked away. Out to the wing. Now Edwards. Here's Johnson. James with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Releases. Antetokounmpo inside. They shoot again. The rebound by Detroit.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Aguirre. Here's Edwards. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They rely on Edwards to do just this. Use his size to grab the rebound and send it back.
Robinson finds Smart. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Here's Long. Robinson defending to the paint.
Another one of those big guys, one of the trees in the middle. Edwards really hard to defend.
That's his second.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
James passes to Robinson, and the shot goes down. Robinson's got 35 in the game.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against Johnson, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And San Francisco calls time here.
Let's give a big round of applause for your dance team.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Yep, count it.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Here's Danley. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
James Edwards. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
This one for three. Poke loose.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Pass to Aguirre. Over to the wing. Here's Danley. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Mahorn with a bucket. Mahorn's got his first bucket in this one.
Adrian Dantley.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
In his ball game. 2 minutes.
Smart against Johnson. Robinson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And Detroit making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Darryl.
A minute 50 left in the game.
Williams.
Here's Danley. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Back to Williams. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Danley. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Can't connect from short range. Robinson in the post. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 1:03 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Dantley passes to Dawkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Chocolate thunder. Harold Dawkins, his dunks are extra loud.
Here's Robinson. Count it. Robinson's got 45 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And down it goes. 2 points. Robinson's got 47 points.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
That's the line for the away team, Williams.
So he gets them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answers.
Williams on the wing.
That's the game.
And so San Francisco takes the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Buddy Hield, also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's George in at small forward. And for San Francisco, they've got James, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Robinson. In at the 5. Brunson against Smart. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for San Francisco. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch team. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From behind the arc. Smart with another miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he lobs it up.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Smart with the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. San Francisco shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one falls for Smart.
At the line for you.
And so Smart nails them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
George passes to Embry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. James finds Smart. Off target with the 3. And here's George. Top of the key. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter, squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Smart for three. Ooh, poked away. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And San Francisco calls time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Timeout, home team. All right, fans, if you want a free T-shirt, get up and get loud.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Smart with the bucket.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Brunson surveys. Here's Duncan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's San Francisco. 4-point game. Smart for three. And again, San Francisco with a triple.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
The shot from 20 feet out buries the jump shot. Smart's got 10 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Brunson with the bucket.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
Smart for three. They get it back. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Smart. Smart with another miss. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Smart for three. Pass to James. From deep three-point land. Smart with another miss. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Smart left side over Brunson. And once again, off the mark by San Francisco. 1 second left. Not going to go that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's George, and it's Duncan in at the 4. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Hield. Off the inbound, no good. Smart for three. Beyond the arc. Smart with another miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Now here's Smart. 10 points for him. That three's off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Brunson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And San Francisco calls time here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
And it's Smart missing. George, right side. Oh, Robinson with a block. Smart with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up.
Oh, my goodness, the athleticism of that dunk. Marcus Smart taking no prisoners.
A minute 29 left to play in the first half.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
San Francisco with the ball. Trailing by 8. Smart for 3. Paul George pulls it in.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And that one drops.
How about that sweet touch on the jumper? Marcus Smart effortlessly connecting on that one.
And it's Brunson missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Smart with another miss. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Hield. It's hauled in by Robinson.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Brunson passes to Embry. 17 seconds left in the second period. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Smart. Oh, and he hits it at the... And the first half comes.
Your home team, 18. The away team, 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got John Wall, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Jalen Brunson is out there with Buddy Hield. And there's Paul George, and it's Duncan in at the 4.
Substitution on the court.
Knocks it loose. And for San Francisco, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with James. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Brewer in at the shooting guard position. They get it again. Pass to Embry. And another shot. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Smart going in. Oh, wow!
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The long-range missile from Brunson.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Smart for 3. The offensive rebound. The 3. Good D by Brunson. And they're on the break. Here's Hield. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you got to be willing to take advantage of easy opportunities. Buddy Hield running in transition and finishes.
And San Francisco calls time here.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Smart for 3. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Hield. Lets it go from deep. Rebound San Francisco. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smart. Robinson passes to Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
A deep 3. Brunson misses. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. It's a 3-point game. Smart with the bucket.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Here's Brunson. San Francisco making their last shot. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Smart. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And that one falls for Smart.
First team foul.
And so Smart nails them both.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. George outside. Pass to Duncan. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Duncan's got 7 points in the game.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Beasley misses. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. San Francisco out in front, up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Buddy Hield, also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Take it away! And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
Here's Brewer. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Brewer. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Brewer's got 7 points for the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so the ball out of bounds. He'll touch it last. San Francisco making a switch here. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. James finds Smart. 3-pointer, no good.
Marcus Smart. 2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Hield. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Duncan. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers. You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've tried to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his players, we are right there guys, this game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Smart. The 3 ball. James passes to Robinson. Here's Brewer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brewer's got 10 points here in the second half.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
George, a deep 3. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Now here's Robinson. Smart for 3. Embry grabs a miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's Hield missing. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
And it's in.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's George. And they get it back. Hield with room to shoot. Rebound San Francisco. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
San Francisco making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And San Francisco calls time here. They're ahead by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth.
It's T-shirt time, everybody.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Brunson passes to Hield. To the inside. Brunson misses. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Here's Brunson outside. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Smart. Misses there.
We win.
And so San Francisco takes the win.
Home team, 43. No visiting.